On this Christmas, I want to deliver a special Christmas transmission. So first I talk to you Jewish friends. Jewish people should not be afraid of Christmas and of Christians. No reason for it, absolutely no reason whatsoever. Christianity is a peaceful religion and has been for a while. Crusades are long over. No pogroms either in America. Nobody throws stone through my window or tries to beat me up on the streets. Things are really great, and you should all embrace your Christian brothers and sisters, not physically. I mean, that might be awkward, but get into the spirit of this Christmas. It's a wonderful time of the year, I believe, especially in America. I like all holidays, personally. Learn from me. I like all holidays because they're all meaningful and wonderful, and I can also take day off. I try to take as many holidays off as I can from work, and they usually let me. Holy month of Ramadan, they did not let me. Now I speak directly with all Christians, or at least all Christians that watch my YouTube channel. You should really count your blessings. Christmas is wonderful. Christianity, I think, is great. You know who to worship. You have Christ. Christmas is, I believe, the highest holiday for Christians, like Yom Kippur for the Jews. But good thing for Christmas worshippers is that you can eat. And you have food. Yom Kippur, very solemn occasion, great holiday, deeply meaningful, but you fast. Fast means don't eat. But Christmas, you eat, and you have good foods probably. I don't know what foods you eat for Christmas. I assume there are some symbolical foods you eat. When you go to church to listen to, I don't know what they call, priests, person behind the podium with a cross on his or her, these days, chest. You understand them. Why? You understand them because they speak English. When I go to synagogue, it's all Hebrew. Wonderful, deeply symbolic and highly traditional, but I don't know a word of Hebrew, and so when I go for Yom Kippur, I don't understand anything. It's an exercise in willpower, and it's good to be with my people. I sit in the back, so I don't bother anybody. Everybody, when they stand up, I stand up. When they sit down, I sit down. When they say amen, I say amen. But for you, for Christians, I hear priest probably does not speak ancient Aramaic, the language of Christ, to you. Wonderful. You can actually understand. You have this tree, the Christmas tree. You have your Santa Claus. Jews don't have some mythical creature that comes to them on Hanukkah. Now, here is a subject I'm actually somewhat qualified to speak on. Communists who robbed 3 generations of people of religion, they stole your idea of Santa Claus and they turned him into this the grandfather Frost, Ded Moroz in Russian. He looks exactly like Santa Claus but speaks Russian. Now he doesn't climb through the chimney, and there was communists were not big on the whole naughty or nice, because if you're naughty, they take you to the gulag and shoot you in the head. You have your Santa Claus. Santa Claus comes, climbs through chimney and puts gifts into stocking, which is nice. That's another blessing in itself, because stocking bigger than sock in some esoteric matter. There is something quite deep in this whole, if you're good, you get presents, good presents. If you're bad, you get bad presents. I even heard you get coal. Lots of coal in Russia, by the way. So if Santa Claus needs coal to put into stockings of naughty people, he can get coal there. And then, of course, there is Christ himself. Again, quick disclaimer, I am not qualified. I don't proselytize, I don't interpret. Listen to your local church representative or maybe the Pope himself. I find Christ very inspiring. I read the new version of the Bible. Great sermons, great story there. You know, I like homeworks, to give homeworks to children and discipline. And Christ, he gave us, all of us, I suppose, lots of homeworks, nice messages of like being nice to each other, be tolerant. Many people I see, myself included, could use a remedial course in being tolerant and being nice. Also, he talked about loving thy neighbor. Now, I find that particular commandment hard. We live on a dirt road, and our front yard is next to other people's backyards. And so, in America, at least where I live, I never see my neighbors. It's hard to love them if I cannot even talk to them. They wave and they walk away with their pretty groomed dogs. Also, Christ had sense of humor. and also sense of perspective. Like the man was not made for Sabbath, but Sabbath made for man. Beautiful sermon, beautiful meaning, as in don't just go by rules, pay attention to what's going on around you. That's very good message. There is a little bit of advices I want to give to my Christian brothers and sisters. Something I feel we could improve. It's an opportunity to improve about Christmas. And you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Christmas shopping and this buying of gifts. Humbly, I will say it is strange obsession. For many years, first when I arrived to America, people said, hey, are you doing your Christmas shopping? I didn't know the meaning of Christmas shopping. I actually read too much into it. I thought maybe every Christian has this quest. You go and you buy some meaningful, highly Christian objects. But no, I learned too much to my amazement that Christmas shopping is nothing more but buying a bunch of gifts for everybody. You run around like crazy. You stand in lines in the mall, you take time off from work. Crazy. I mean, it's like a Black Friday, but that lasts for months, and then you get tired and you don't enjoy it. I think every year they start playing Christmas music earlier and earlier. I think this year, I work near this Starbucks place, they started playing Christian music, Christmas music, as early as right after 4th of July, the Independence Day, when we fought the Canadians. It's good to give gifts. It's good to think about parents and neighbors and children, and I like giving gifts myself. Christmas is a great, highly spiritual occasion full of light. Merry and happy Christmas. Lots of lessons and homeworks. For children, you can skip doing homework today. I don't know if you dance around tree. I don't know what actually Christians do on a Christmas dinner. I've never been to one. Send me a picture of your Christmas, of what you do on your Christmas evening. Merry Christmas and good night.